I just bought this Aston Martin Vantage sight unseen, and there's a small problem with it. Let me show you what it is. So at first you'll notice it is a completely stock car besides the bricks and forged wheels on it. And then when you look at the back is also stock as well. But when you start the car, it is a lot louder than a normal Aston Martin Vantage is. Listen to this. And then I came around to the trunk and I opened the trunk up and bam. In my hand explains exactly why this car is louder than a stock one is. What I am holding here is a secondary catalytic converter, and that means that there is a cat bypass on this car. Now, when I was buying this car, I didn't know that it didn't have secondary cats. But there's good news and bad news, and I want to know how you guys would go about this. The bad news is I bought a modified car and I didn't know that it was modified. Does it sound good? Absolutely. But the good news is it being the secondary cats and not the primary cats, this car will still pass emissions and won't have a check engine light on due to the O2 sensor still working because the primary cats are there. Also, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, these wheels are worth like $15,000. I could be mistaken, but Bricks and Forge makes expensive wheels and they're on this car. Something I also didn't know, but that's a happy accident. But I want to know how you guys would handle this. Obviously, this car sounds fantastic. Is this something that we should just leave alone, or should we go to the seller and say, hey, this wasn't disclosed, we need to figure something out here? I'm personally leaning towards the side of just leaving it alone because the car sounds good and it'll pass all the state emissions tests, so it's fine. But again, it wasn't disclosed and I want to know what you guys would do. So let me know if you would hit the seller up or if you would leave it alone and move on to the next one, because this thing does sound pretty sick. Let's go.